When you think of craftsmanship, the first thing that comes to your mind may not be distilling whiskey. But here in Salida, Colorado, there's a little distillery where the craft of making whiskey is part science, part art, a little bit of magic. It's called Woods Distillery, and the best part about it, it's owned by the mayor. Let's check it out. So we're here at Woods High Mountain Distillery with P.T. Wood, the owner, and the mayor of Salida since November. Tell us a little bit about your operation here.
We make whiskey, a malt whiskey and a rye whiskey, and then 3 different gins and a really beautiful elderflower liqueur. We do everything in the back, grain to glass.
Did you take classes in this? Did somebody teach you how to do it? Or did you just start doing it?
Yeah, I just started doing it.
Distilling is such a mystery to me, and I think it is to so many people.
Right.
You know, it seems like this blend of alchemy and mathematics and art and a little bit of magic almost.
Yeah, for sure. There's art to it, there's science to it, there's all those things. Yeah, you know, anybody can make a little spirit, but it takes a little skill to make good spirit.
We talk a lot about tribal knowledge, the knowledge that is passed from one associate to another. Somebody learns how to rivet, and then they teach somebody else how to rivet, and then they move on to another station. You know, they learn to do windows, or they learn to install air conditioners and whatnot. And it seems to me like Salida is full of that mentality. People who learn something on their own. You know, they teach themselves how to build a guitar or how to distill whiskey. You're also the mayor of town. What's going on in Salida right now?
We've been a town that's had to kind of reinvent itself a number of times over the last 100 and almost 40 years that we've been a city. And the most major kind of change was in the late 80s. All the mines around town were closing down and the railroad was leaving, and we were an extraction community. You know, we worked in mines, we worked on the railroad, those kinds of things. And those jobs left, and people just were bailing out of Salida as fast as they could, and it did a couple things. One, it turned Salida into a ghost town for a while, but it also made it really inexpensive. You know, houses were $25,000. The buildings downtown you could get for under $100,000, and so that really started to attract artists. And you start to attract artists, that starts to attract tourism. We have the river too, which is also a big draw for rafters and that kind of thing. And so kind of through the 90s and into the 2000s, we were really becoming a tourist town.
Well, thank you so much for having Airstream here and for opening this town up and helping us to have a good time here, because it's a great little spot.
Yeah, it's always fun to see the Airstreams out zipping up and down the highway. You know, those guys are having fun. So,
yeah. Well, thank you so much.
You bet.